Is your credit card your friend or foe? Do you have a credit card or several credit cards? Most of us do. It is an essential part of daily life, even though a few people disagree. Why do we need credit cards? Because if managed well, there are financial and social benefits. How can we manage them well, and how can your credit cards become your friends? 1. We can maintain a high credit rating, which helps us to get a good mortgage to buy a house, property, car loan, order food online. 2. It is a form of an unsecured loan from the bank or financial institution, so that we can buy goods, services, rent a car or tools. 3. The convenience of not carrying loads of cash when buying or renting. 4. Some card companies pay us back a few % of all our expenditure using their card. 5. If someone fraudulently uses your card to purchase something, if you spot it immediately and report it to your credit card company, they will investigate and possibly reverse the fraudulent charges. 6. It can be a subtle form of status symbol. But if we mismanage our credit cards, they become our enemies. How? A. They destroy our credit rating. This makes it almost impossible to buy a house, car, or renting anything. B. If you don't pay off the full amount owing before the monthly deadline, your friendly card suddenly turns against you. For example, if your balance owing in your credit card statement shows that you owe them $100 and you do not pay by the due date, the new balance suddenly becomes $120. Then on the deadline of the next month, if you still do not pay the $120, they increase your new balance owing as $120 plus the new interest charge of $24. So now you owe them $144 of originally spending $100. This goes on and on for months or years until you owe them much, much more than the original $100. C. Caution. It is safer to use your card by tapping on the payment machine. Putting in your passcode number can be subject to someone stealing your passcode number. Now that we know how to make them your friend, let's see how you can take advantage of using your cards. Firstly, I never spend any amount on your card unless you have the same amount of cash to pay the full total amount at the end of the month. Secondly, I instruct my bank to use my checking account to pay off the total amount that shows in my card statement 2 days before the due date, so that I will never be charged late payment charge of 20% interest. Thirdly, I check my card statement at least twice a week to spot any suspicious transactions or unknown charges. Finally, if you cannot be disciplined to follow the above suggestions, then it is better to use cash or debit card. However, sometimes other people can turn your credit card into a nightmare. How to prevent that from happening? If the credit card machine is left unattended by the cashier, card skimmers can attach their own card skimmer on top of the cashier's credit card machine. So when you insert your card into the fraudulent machine, the criminal gets an immediate download of everything that is on your card. Immediately, they sell your card information, password number, etc. for auction in the dark web. This happened to me twice, so I stopped using my credit at self-serve gas stations. Check your credit card statement online as often as you can. If you notice anything that you don't understand of any charges that you did not purchase, immediately phone your credit card company. They will reverse those charges and send you a fraud report form. Final thought. I cannot understand how I can relax and enjoy a vacation if I have to charge the cost of the trip to my credit card, knowing that I have to pay for it over the next year or so. How enjoyable can my holiday be? I always like to end the sessions with something to smile. Before my brother retired as a bank manager, he was having lunch with his wealthy customer, Bob. He said,
"Bob, I was looking at your whole portfolio, and I suspect that your wife's credit card has been stolen because the spending habits on the card are totally different."
I know.
Then, Bob, why didn't you report to the police or me that the credit card has been stolen?
Because the thief is spending less than my wife.
Money and life lessons are meant to be passed on. Share this video and subscribe to stay part of the conversation.